What's going on, everybody? It's Hector Martinez once again for the Charles Damiano Bruce Lee channel. And this afternoon, I've got my main man, Frankie Balboa from Times Square Kung Fu.
What's up, Frankie? Man.
Yeah.
Happy to be here because this is an amazing moment. Like, seriously.
Absolutely.
A lot of, like, you've been diving into the 4K. You heard me speak about it a lot in my channel on Times Square Kung Fu. Charlie hit me up. He's a big Sony guy like me. Mm-hmm. The man loves quality.
Yes.
Just like it makes sense why you guys are Bruce Lee fans. Y'all love the best.
Of course.
Yeah, there's nothing for the best. So right now, what I'm doing is something a lot of casual individuals don't know about when it comes to 4K sets is like you have to go to the settings to get 4K HDR, which is high dynamic range, which you get a bigger color gamut from. And one of the best HDR codecs that people look forward to is Dolby Vision.
There you go.
And Hector, you bought one of the latest Sony TVs, and also Charlie.
Yes, which one is it?
I did. This is my Sony 65-inch OLED 4K.
And who puts it out? Bravia?
This is Sony.
Sony Bravia.
Sony Bravia.
Bravia is like
Subdivision,
Sublime.
yeah.
So, but
You gotta use the best for the best.
I mean,
and Bruce Lee was the best.
And one of the best, I mean, you guys could look it up. I'm going to give Charlie some links so you guys could also look at this research and see why I recommended this TV and also this player. Because, OLEDs, we're now in an era that we finally get to see something close to 35mm print at home. Thanks not only to OLEDs that has, amazing black levels and, of course, HDR with a bigger color gamut that we ever gotten before on home video. OLEDs gives you the hit. That's what we're gonna rock with.
Now, what are we watching today? Why is Frankie calibrating the TV? What's the big day today?
Well, today's my Bruce Lee day, the last one for the year, and we are gonna kick it with a bang. We're gonna watch the Mandarin Cut of the Big Boy.
Woo! I'm excited!
And also, I would like to mention this once again, thanks to Brandon Bentley, who I speak to a lot on Twitter, who put this Mandarin Cut together. It wasn't for him, a lot of us fans will never get to see this put together.
There you go.
And we're calibrating this so we can get the crispest and clearest picture?
Yes, I'm gonna fix the color temperature. I'm gonna activate Dolby Vision. By default on the Sony player, it's off. A lot of people don't know that. Some later players might have an auto, but besides Sony, Panasonic one does it automatically off the bat.
Nice.
But
he's the man.
So I'm gonna turn this on. I'm gonna turn it also on the HDMI inputs. A lot of people don't know that when you hook up a player, you have to go into the external inputs and activate 4K HDR on Sony TVs.
There you go.
And on Samsung TVs as well.
I'm not gonna show what you're doing today, but I'm gonna put this in the description of the video, every step you did, so if people who have the Sony, they can calibrate their TVs like me at home.
Sounds good.
So why don't you do what you're going to do now, and then I'll add this into the description of the video so they know what to do to calibrate their TVs.
And I'm also going to mention other TVs that are very popular, like the Samsung QLEDs.
Nice. And
the TCLs, Roku's, all that, so it could be easier for people to enjoy these films at its full advantage.
I mean, it's important, if you're going to get the Arrow box set, and it's an HDR 4K, you're going to need a good TV and a good player to bring out the maximum of picture quality. I mean, listen, we've been fans of Bruce Lee for years. We've seen him on video, on Super 8, on 16mm, 35mm. Now that we got 4K, we can't get enough of Bruce Lee. So if we're going to get the 4K set, we got to get a good TV for maximum picture quality. So I got Frankie here, who's an expert on TVs and sound. He's going to calibrate my TV, bring out the best of it, and we're ready to kick it off with Mandarin Cut.
Woo!
4K. Big
Bruce Lee Day coming up.
Let's go.
So Tony, tell the gang who you are and what you're doing here today. What are we doing, man?
Hey man, this is Sifu Tony Santiago. I'm over at Hector's crib. We're about to watch The Big Boss on 4K.
Woo!
And it already is incredible. And we're here with all the fans that, Hector invited. It's an incredible moment because you get to see it so lifelike. And I'm very happy to be here and being a part of this.
How were you first introduced to Bruce Lee?
Well, Bruce Lee thing happened to me when I was a kid, and I watched the Green Hornet when I got here from Puerto Rico, and I wanted to be like him. As I got older, I couldn't find a school,
Oh no.
Finally, when I came back from the military, I found the school, and I started training with Neil Khalifa, rest in peace. And from there, I started meeting Larry Hartsel, you know, and everybody that Bruce Lee was training, and it was just incredible. So I picked from each one what fit me. And the way I do my Jeet Kune Do is my own self-expression. But I also add the Wing Chun because I train with Yip Man's son. And I Ching, he also taught me some things that I picked for me. So what I call my system is JS Wing Chun. And that's what I teach, JS Wing Chun, and if they want the Jeet Kune Do, I add it to it.
Nice, nice. Now, how were you most inspired by Bruce Lee? Well, how did he change your life?
Well, he changed my life because when I got here, I was neither white, and I was either white or black, and there was a lot of racism back then. And it was the '60s, so I had to learn how to fight. So once I learned how to fight, I had more confidence, and that's all due to Bruce Lee.
Nice, man. Wow. Well, he seems to continue to inspire all of us till this day, man. Even after 50 years, we're all still inspired by Bruce.
Still there.
I mean, that's fantastic. So listen, man, I want to thank you for your time here today. I know we're going to have fun in a few minutes, so we're going to get to some other people. So thanks, Tony.
You got it.
Hey guys, Charles Damiano here today from the Bruce Lee Collection, and we're here for a very special day. I'm here with the gang, including Hector Martinez, who was gracious enough to have us and invite us to his house today for a Bruce Lee Day. And we're really excited because we're going to watch the Mandarin Cut.
Yeah!
Oh yeah! In 4K, because Hector just bought his new Sony Bravia TV 65-inch, so we're gonna see it in all its glory. I can't wait, man. So why don't we just go around the table and everyone who's here so far can introduce themselves. So let's start with Andre.
Great to be here. Glad to be part of the crew. Happy holidays to everybody. Well wishes to those who are struggling a little bit out there, but we're thinking of everybody out there, so great to be part of the crew.
Well said, well said.
Thank you.
And who do we have next?
Oh, Edgar Betancourt from Long Island.
Edgar Betancourt is in the house.
Came to the Bronx, born in the Bronx. All right, so I came back. I was glad to be and very happy to be invited by my brother Hector.
Nice to have you, bro.
And the rest of the crew here, Spider, Tony, Andre, and you yourself there with the camera.
Yes! Frankie Balboa. And Layla.
Let's go to
Layla, don't forget about Layla.
I am Tony Santiago, and I'm here for the show. We're going to have a blast.
Tony's in the house.
Let's go to Spider next, and then we'll end with Hector.
Spider.
Yes.
Spider, the legend.
Spider Rodrigues.
Rodrigues.
I'm glad to be here with Hector and everybody here. Happy New Year for everybody. A lot of good health for everybody.
Yeah, thank you, Spider. Thank you for that food you brought over, man. And let's end with Hector, our host.
Oh my God.
All right, well, you know, being that we're having empanadas, you know, donated by Spider Rodrigues and also Edgar Betancourt, you guys better make sure to wash your hands before you touch anything. There's a lot of grease in this
Tell them about our
department.
necklaces that we're wearing.
Oh, yeah.
Where did we get these?
I also want to thank Andre Effendi for this beautiful gift, this gesture of brotherhood and love. These are the yin yang necklaces. Here we go.
Yeah, we all got them, baby.
Spider got one, and Charlie, I got one.
And they got it in spirit too. They all got it in spirit.
Thank you, Andre.
Let's see that. Let's see that up close. Let's see that.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Even Layla got one. So we got one. So yeah, we're here to have a good time, man. Welcome, everybody.
And look at the shirts representing.
Oh, let's see this.
He flipped it on me. He told me.
Jean-Michel Basquiat,
He said, Bruce.
my favorite artist.
Look at all these Bruce Lee shirts here.
Yeah, everybody's got Bruce Lee and I got Basquiat. Check this out. Yeah, this is pretty interesting.
Come on.
We got the big boss, Charlie, and Edgar, big boss. And then we've got Spider with Way of the Dragon. And then we're going to jump to Edgar again with some Enter the Dragon. Oh, here's a little big boss.
Yeah.
And then Bruce Lee's final movie. With, Tony's wearing it. Game of Death.
Yeah.
There you
All
go.
the movies are
hold on a second. And I'm wearing Basquiat.
I thought he was going to take it off.
Woo! Yes!
Who are we still waiting for? Richard Torres?
We're waiting for Richard Torres, Vincent Benitez, Dr. Elias Bonaros, and hopefully one of the greatest international DJs of all time. Good friend of mine. He's a big pop culture fan and collector. Scheme Richard.
Yes.
No way!
So
No way!
I hope Scheme joins us today, man. God bless.
Thanks, buddy. And we also got our cameraman here.
Frankie Balboa.
Yes, yes.
I wanted to mention this. Frankie Balboa is also known as Frankie 4K.
There you go, baby. Frankie 4K.
Bro, that's a good. Edgar came up with that. That's good. What's going on, everybody? It's Hector Martinez, and today is a very special day for me. Actually, for me, because I have a group of amazing people at my home sharing with me my annual Bruce Lee Day. And you know what? Let's pan around the room so you can see for yourself. We've got Mike in the house.
Woo!
Sifu Richard Torres.
Richard!
Sifu Vincent Benitez. We've got Cotto.
Luis!
Sifu Spider Rodrigues. Dr. Elias Bonanno.
Whoa!
We've got Sifu Tony Santiago. We've got Edgar Betancourt.
Yeah!
We also have Victima Azul, my man Victor. And Frankie Balboa from Times Square. Kung Fu,
we got Andre over
and
there.
the one and only Mr. Andre.
Yeah!
But let's not forget my mascot, Layla.
Layla is in the house!
How about the guy behind the camera?
And my main man, the one and only Charlie Damiano.
Thank you, Hector! Appreciate it, man. So what are we watching today, man?
And well, you know, it's been a really difficult year for me. It's been pretty tough. Many of you know, the passing of my mom's. And, you know, I'm still hanging in there, trying to stay strong. And I really appreciate the support of my friends, because without their help, I wouldn't be here doing this. So I'm grateful and I'm thankful, and especially to God above, who gives me the health and the opportunity to do what I do. So today we're going to be watching The Big Boss in 4K from Arrow Video. I recently purchased my very first 65-inch OLED Bravia Sony TV. And I'm excited because Frankie Balboa, who's also a technician, he loves film and music, he came here and he calibrated my TV, put all the settings appropriately to bring out the best of a 4K TV. So I'm pretty excited as well. So, well, thanks to Charlie's channel, we can document this. So for those of you that were not able to make it, you're there in spirit. So welcome to my home and tonight's movie, The Big Boss.
Let's get it on!
Right on. All right. Mandarin Cut.
Yeah.
Yo, just have to remember it's
What do we?
go to HDMI 3.
Viejos el viento para eso.
Also, it's on HDMI and
There we go.
HDMI 2.
Oh boy, here we go.
Yeah,
Two,
he's
right?
in my two, right?
Turn off those lights over there.
Oh, yes. Pick up that volume, my brother.
Here we go!
It's showtime, folks.
That's nice.
All right.
No time to be Apollo.
Let's do some Chinese boxing. And Richard Torres or Vincent Benitez, right behind you there's an outlet. If you can do me the favor of disconnecting that. Bam! Nothing hits on that.
At the same time, guys, not one at a time.
Right?
There you go. Oh, well.
You hit the wrong one. Take the reason I don't fight away.
Double.
That's it. Here it
When I
comes.
saw this,
That's it.
I said, what just
Power
happened?
that double. He looks just like Bruce.
Because he fights
From
different
the side, right there, see?
Right.
The
That's right,
speed.
From the
The
side, he looks like
speed.
Bruce.
Speed. What?
Oh,
What was that?
My fault.
Bruce Lee had an argument with Lo Wei because he didn't want to do that scene. And Lo Wei said, I'm the director.
Wow.
So they had to do it.
Right, he was.
But that's ridiculous. But it's famous.
That's cartoon.
It's famous, bro. Yes! Yes! Tony Stella ugly. You're right. Second scene.
He's still going.
Yeah, oh yeah.
I think he is, bro.
Yeah. Talk about a bleeding head. Yeah.
And the fight scene.
Of course.
You know.
Actually, into the. Right here, right here. Extra scene. Here we go.
Look at that. Oh, that's crazy.
Here we go. This is extra. Ready? Extra.
Still hit some more. He's dead already.
Hell no, you keep going at the home.
You already put your fingers in me.
That was an extra.
Like it's confirmed there that she's alive.
She was locked up.
Right. Okay, but they didn't really show because he believes he was dead. Right.
So check this out, brothers. In The Big Boss, the cops show up at the end. Chinese Connection, the cops show up at the end. Way of the Dragon, the cops show up at the end. And in Into the Dragon, the Coast Guard shows up at the end. Right?
I never noticed that.
It's always at the end of the movie, the cops. Typical. Okay, he's showing, you're right.
That's right, yeah.
Yeah, he's handcuffed. The Big Boss!
Ramon Smith, he's one of the who did a demonstration with Bruce Lee in 1972.
Yes.
He was offered to be in this movie with Bruce Lee, but he said, "I don't know English." Because you don't know English doesn't mean you don't have to be there.
Right.
So what happened was he did not go there. So I told him, Ramon, if you don't speak English, it's okay. All those Filipinos, they didn't speak at all.
Exactly.
They all just got beat up by Bruce Lee. So you could have been there. He would have been more famous.
Wow.
He's still alive.
Yeah.
I communicate with him like practically every week.
Yeah, well, he was at Angela Mouse with us, right? When he came
had
there.
lunch with him
he had
over
lunch with us.
Right. So I'm gonna bring him down the next time you got a reunion here, so you guys could.
Yeah, let's do it
You
again.
could hear it from him.
That'll be awesome. I would love to hear that story from Ramon Smith.
Yes.
Thank you for sharing that, Spider.
Yes.
Why did?